welcome back to the first Supa-Liga game of the night. We have South Perth Alliance versus Northern Hawks Sporting Club. Should be an exciting game today. Of course, we have officials Jonathan Silas and Tom Claverley. For the Northern Hawks, the starting lineup, we've got Tana Campos, Dakota Van Vott, Ruby Cohen and Daisy McAllister. For South Perth Alliance, we've got Abby Meekins, B1, Baxter Thu and Cam Harrell. But most importantly, for the South Perth Alliance, they're missing their goalkeeper in net, Gabby Darbusk. I believe they've got a call-up from the Bees. Harrell on the ball. First pass cut out by the Hawks. One. With Thu. Now with Harrell. Good early shot from Van Vott. Ball just going a bit skew with. Van Vott. Restarting. Bit of a mistouch there from Campos, but there was a little bit of bobble on that pass. Harrell will restart. Playing ball to Thu. Early press from Ruby Cohen, but so far the South Perth Lions are keeping it with Thu's beautiful footwork. Meekins to Harrell. Harrell now driving, plays ball down the line to Meekins, but cut out, but now Thu regains it, and a good shot early from Thu. This will be an exciting contest. Wilson restarting play to Campos. Campos to McAllister. McAllister out wide to Campos. Campos back to McAllister. But seen out as an early ball to Abby Meekins, who finishes unopposed. That was a goal completely gifted to them by the Northern Hawks. Setting up poorly. They're 4-0 and the beautiful ball there. An early goal for South Perth Alliance. Of course, on commentary, I'm joined here with John Goodlich. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, good. A fast start to this one. South Perth Alliance taking the early lead as expected, but look, they are without a couple of their better players and goalkeeper Gabby Darbusk, so I think they'd be delighted to get on the board nice and early. Ball in between lines from Van Vott, given away. Carroll trying to accelerate forward. One got an away there, so sideline ball for Northern Hawks. Campos bringing this one into play.
I think what will be the important decider here is the depth for South Perth Alliance at the moment. Notice a couple of their A players are out. I've only noticed regular Jessica Johnson on the bench, so it'll be crucial to see if Northern Hawks can capitalise on this with the strong bench opted from Greg Farrell. Early opportunity though, and one makes it two. Beautiful ball there from Baxter Thu. Doesn't matter, the Northern Hawks had three players back. They got caught in transition, and we'll see that goal back. They had three back, but still caught in transition. No one able to cut out that beautiful pass.
Yeah, that was a great ball from Baxter Thu to pick out one on the run who had the easy job of just tapping it in. And South Perth Alliance with a really good start. 2 goals inside the first 3 minutes. You know, you'd always expect South Perth Alliance to be the favourites, but I wouldn't expect them to be 2 goals to the good this early. A bad start from the Northern Hawks. We'll have to see how they can respond, or if matters will go from bad to worse. McAllister getting pressed at the back here by Harrell. Had no answers, and Harrell just forces it over the line. McCulloch. Cohen flicks it on, but gives it away. Meekins. Harrell, nice touch. McCulloch wins it. McAllister trying to play it through to McCulloch, but can't quite do so.
Of course, McCulloch has been away for a number of weeks, so it's good to see her return, a much-needed player for the Hawks. At the moment, been I think the Hawks are creating their own issues for themselves. Their movement hasn't been as good as we come to expect from their standards, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can recover this, maybe with a timeout. But as I say, that Campos is on the ball. Plays out wide to McCulloch. McCulloch getting dispossessed by Thu. Thu with a shot, but Wilson drops her knee well to prevent the nutmeg, as Cohen's now on the ball. Plays it to Campos, but cut out by Abby Meekins. It's 2-on-1. Gamakasa cut it out. She can't. Good toe poke there to the bottom corner. And just as I said, the Northern Hawks were creating their own issues. Again, caught in transition and creating their own issues, trying to force a pass to Campos. Now 2-on-1, but just can't take that away from South Perth Alliance. It's beautiful finishes.
This could get ugly. A horror start for the Hawks. Blanca, who usually starts the game, has just come into the field and they're already 3 goals down. And again, it's crazy to see that South Perth can do this even without, 4 or 5 of their best players. Gianna Bother obviously being the main one. And look, despite not having Jabusco in goal, Hawks haven't gotten anywhere near it, so it hasn't really mattered so far. One just letting that one roll under her foot. McCulloch upfield to McAllister. Good ball to find Campos. Can the Hawks pull one back? Campos cuts inside, still going. McAllister. Nice one to find McCulloch, but one toes it out of bounds. As Jess John coming onto the field for the Northern Hawks. Blanca inside, and Jan looked to help that one toward goal, but couldn't get anything on it. Jess Johnson coming on now for South Perth Alliance. Raboni, Thu, Johnson. Johnson back to Thu. Now here's Cam Harrow. Back to Thu. Nice ball to Johnson.
Now
Thu, Makins. Johnson. Harrow. Oh, a bit of a loose ball by Johnson. Hawks back here.
play restarts with McCulloch. Back with John. Now out wide with Campos. Campos with a beautiful pivot there. Now with McCulloch. McCulloch getting dispossessed, but no, not winning a ball for efforts. Play restarts. Meekins. Harrell. Now with Thu. Down the line to Johnson. Reset with Thu. Shoots, but high and wide. Wilson. Restarting. Campos. Northern Hawks need to be careful here. They're all on the one side. McCulloch fixing it. Campos. Now with McCulloch. Deemed as a handball against Meekins. McCulloch. Now with Campos. Seems like Hawks are now setting up with their 4-0s. The ball goes through to the back post with a run of Blanca, but just couldn't get on the end of that one. That's probably their best attacking opportunity so far. A throw-in technique used from South Perth Alliance keeper there. Thu on the ball. Now with Johnson. Cuts across for Meekins, but can't get the ball to her. John. Showing some nice footwork. Goes in for a bit too much though as Harold cuts it out. John. Blanca. Now with Campos. Now with John. Ball to Blanca, who skips past her defender. She now open up and goal and just can't finish. She had 3 South Perth players around and beat them all, but just couldn't finish on her left. The second substitution for South Perth Alliance. Wilson out, tries to find the pass to John, but John not the same wavelength. Johnson, Harrell, Meekins. Now Johnson, Harrell. Harrell showing some nice footwork, cuts onto her left, but Blanca cutting it out. Wilson restarting play. Now with Campos. Now with McCulloch. McCulloch dropping into the short target really well for the Northern Hawks. Blanca finding a nice pass to Campos and following, but Campos beats her player. Can she finish? Can't go on the net. She had Blanca running to the back post unmarked, but couldn't find her.
To fail. And ball out wide to Johnson. As one comes on for Harrow. Campos off. Curran on as well. McCulloch to Curran. John looks to drive through the middle, loses out to one. And a free kick going the way of the Northern Hawks. So Blanca will look to stand over this one with McCulloch. Chance to test Raboni out for the first time this match. McCulloch runs over it. Blanca goes toward goal. Blocked by the wall. It was a good strike. Blanca out wide to Curran. Should have gone back to her keeper. Almost losing out to Meekins. Just about does enough to not get caught out on that occasion. Blanca. John. Nice ball forward. Not quite actually. McCulloch wins it up high. Blanca. Out wide to Curran. Jan, that's a better ball. Blanca's kept it in. Had Curran at the edge of the area, didn't see her. Meekins rolls it to Johnson. Johnson can't get beyond Curran. 8 minutes left in the first half. Northern Hawks have shut out the South Perth Alliance attacks, but the damage was really already done within the opening 4 or 5 minutes.
Play restarts from Johnson, now with Meekins. Now with Johnson, out wide to Juan. Good ball down to Meekins. Meekins one-on-one. Getting double teamed now though, and wins a corner for effort. Play restarts. Now with John. John now driving, shows nice footwork. Spreads it to Blanca. Blanca getting cut out. McCulloch cutting out that pass harbour and giving a referee say play on. Now ball is with John. Tries to force the ball to Blanca, but cut out. Call from the bench is a press and they win the ball back for their efforts. Colin back on the field. So far, I was impressed more with the Northern Hawks once they were playing that 4-0 with the youngsters, but we'll have to see if Farrell's changed something tactically to change this game up. Kernan forcing the ball forward, but can't. Deemed a corner ball. Believe it took enough. John forcing the ball through the middle, cut out easily, but Kernan defensively doing well. Wins the ball back for a team with the help of Johnson. Playing a nice parallel ball, but Colin cutting it out. John holds on to it too long and Johnson collects easily. Johnson now driving, opens up in her right boot, but Wilson catches that easily. Now with Cohen. Finds the ball to Van Vogt. Van Vogt turning it into Thu and losing the physicality, but wins it back for herself, but can't run onto that one. Johnson. Now with one. Plays the ball down line to Thu. Thu almost turning Cohen.
Cohen with the sideline ball for the Northern Hawks. All the way back to Wilson. Toe pokes it forward to Van Vogt. And Van Vogt gives it away. Meekins, Johnson, Thu. Back rolls it to Johnson. Back out to Thu. Reverse ball to one. who tries to play it down the line to Johnson but can't pick out the number 37. Rachel Wilson short to Corbin in the centre to Jan. Jan getting the ball trapped underneath her feet. Has to be careful here. It's given away to Meekins. Johnson. Meekins again. Now 1. Thu. Back to 1. Ball out wide to Johnson. Thu in the centre. Launches one from distance, but not one of our finer efforts. Going wide there. Wilson to get play restarted to Kerem. Van Vugt puts that one out. Cohen. Under pressure here, Cohen. Jan across the face of goal. Kerem runs it into touch. South Perth Alliance side ball. Thu inside to Johnson. Hawks win it back here. Cohen cleared away by Van Vugt. Thu with the ball at the back for South Perth Alliance. Here's 1. And now Charlene Light inside to 1. Good ball. Can't find Johnson. Another sideline ball for the Northern Hawks. And the Hawks are really struggling to penetrate this South Perth Alliance defence. A bit of a loose pass by Cohen. He got away with it in the end. Just about found Van Vugt. Out wide to Kerem. He tried to cut beyond Charlene Labit. Couldn't.
Wilson up for the 5th man. Cohen. Wilson. Now wide with Kernem. Kernem shoots back post, but a good cut out there from B1. That was definitely one of the better attacking opportunities from the Northern Hawks. Maybe they'll play 5th man, or 5th woman I should say, for the rest of the game. One cuts it out. Campos. Now with Cohen. Forces the ball through the middle, but Thu sees it out. A bit lucky there for Cohen. Ball with Cohen. Almost penalised for that. Wilson now has to track the hole. Good steal there from Kernan, but just can't get on the end of it. Ball through the throws. Johnson's now a free player. Can she get a goal for her efforts? Nice toe poke. Northern Hawks switching off there for a second to get punished potentially. Wilson is going up. Campos. Van Vugt can't find the ball to Cohen. Seems like currently Northern Hawks can't play this press even with a 5th player on the court. Cohen. Campos finds the ball across, doesn't find the ball to Kernan. Harrell restarting. Out behind, but Kernan cuts it out. Thu pouncing on that one. Harrell. Now with Thu. Nice one-touch pass to Johnson. Now with Harrell. Runs the ball to Thu. Thu with a very heavy touch, seen out by Campos. Timeout called by Northern Hawks. We will join you after this quick ad break.
And the Northern Hawks, after coming back from the timeout, will see if they can implement anything different. It looks like they're going to start off playing fifth or flat keeper. Long ball from Campos. It's short, and Harrow has an open goal. Campos on the line. Shot was blocked by Belenka. Lay being pressed by Belenka. Harrow. Van Vak tries to intercept it. Meekins breaking forward. Campos, good tackle. Can't get beyond Baxter through. Again, Hawks playing flat keeper. Rachel Wilson up toward her D. Belenka with the ball at the back. Out wide to McCulloch. Has to be careful there. McCulloch just about gets the ball out to Belenka. Belenka puts it into touch, and if South Perth Alliance take it quickly, they'll have an empty net. Harrow, the pass was poor from Meekins. Could have had a shot there. Harrow out wide to Thu. Good interplay between the two of them. Harrow is on it now, and she looks for Meekins. But another poor final ball. Would have been a good chance there. Belenka. Campos. Back to Belenka. South Perth Alliance pressing up high. Van Vogt. Belenka. Out wide to Campos. Gives it away in the centre. Thu. Saved by Wilson. A minute left to go in the first half. Van Vogt. All the way back to Campos. Wilson doesn't really have a chance to exit her area to play fifth man. Hawks are playing normally at the moment. Van Vogt. Good ball forward. Belenka. Thu marshals her out of play. He's had a great game so far, Baxter. Thu class above the rest tonight. Couple of assists, and she's always looking threatening. So too Meekins and Harrow. They've been the main three orchestrating things for South Perth Alliance, and they've caused the Northern Hawks a lot of problems. Thu, lovely ball inside. This time it's cut out by Campos, though. McCulloch. Belenka. First time ball, given away to Thu. Great ball around the corner by Lay. Meekins cuts inside, but just pulls it wide.
Play restarts from Wilson. McCulloch on the ball. Now with Campos. Campos taking a bit too long, almost getting caught out. McCulloch. Belenka. They can't break out of this press at the moment. Campos, McCulloch forcing it long. It's not what you want to do when you have a man up. And beautiful shot there from Thu. Going to the right. McCulloch on the line, couldn't get to that one. Beautiful finish. We will join you after this halftime break.
Hawks starting off playing for keeper Campos. Looks for the ball forward to Blanca. She couldn't get there in time, and Rachel Wilson has to get back on the line quickly. Side ball for South Perth Alliance. 4-0 the score. A bit of a surprise. You'd expect South Perth Alliance to win, but not to be this far ahead at halftime. Blanca. Hawks need to look to pull that trigger more often. Haven't tested bar once.
I'll have to check the stats, but I don't think they've actually shot on target once this half that I can remember.
So South Perth Alliance will get it back. Meekins to take the kick in. Good centering ball to Johnson, but her touch lets her down. Campos will get it back here. McCulloch. John. Back to McCulloch. John once more. Switch of play. It's given away. One empty net. But she's missed the target. And the Northern Hawks will get the ball back here. South Perth Alliance stepping up hard to prevent the Hawks playing out easily. Ball across the face of goal was risky, but it worked out. Blanca loses out to one. Blanca, good ball down the line to Campos, who cuts inside nicely. Here's a chance for the Hawks, but a save by Barr after it took a deflection.
I think by the crowd's reaction, that was the first save that the South Perth Alliance keepers had to make. Play restarts from the corner. Now with Blanca, leaves it, but cut out by Meekins. It's an open net. Campos cuts it out. Can she cut out the second one? Harrell now on the ball. Wilson trying to track back. Harrell shooting with her left, but cut out by Blanca. McCulloch, beautiful ball through the middle to Campos. Campos slowing it down, trying to set up the fly keeper, but cut out by Meekins, who's now getting pressed. Harrell on the ball, shoots. Good save there from Wilson.
Corner to come for South Perth Alliance. Johnson will take it. Up line to Meekins. Back to Johnson. Meekins again. Now Harrell. Bad pass by Meekins. Hawks are going to get it back. They can play flat keeper once more, but hasn't really worked out for them so far. McCulloch, good ball forward. Jan tries to cut inside. And a sideline ball this time for the Northern Hawks. Jan. Campos. Fires off the backside of Harrell. And it fell to Blanca, whose shot looked goal bound if it wasn't for the last ditch block. Blanca with the sideline ball. Campos. John. Cuts inside nicely, gets it out to Blanca, who gets beyond them all, but couldn't beat the last man. And the second shot coming in from Tina Campos, going over the bar. So more promising from the Northern Hawks this half. And now Campos, maybe with another chance, gets beyond Harrell. Runs it out of bounds, although.
Play restarting for South Perth Alliance, throwing long. Hitting the head of Johnson, but bouncing back to the Northern Hawks. Campos shows nice footwork now with Blanca. Blanca driving through the middle, lays it off for John. Now with McCulloch. McCulloch getting pressed by Harrell, one-on-one with the keeper, but Wilson sees it out. B1 now on the ball, getting pressed by Blanca, now with Meekins. Meekins, beautiful ball across court to Harrell, who tries to return the favour, but Meekins wasn't on the same wavelength. Early pressure from South Perth Alliance as Rachel Wilson exits the court. Or exits the goal, I should say. Going for Campos. Now with Kernham. 2-on-1 situation. Can she drive? Beautiful ball to the back post. Can Wilson finish? Keeper comes out. That was a good save. McCulloch now on the ball. And a foul by Harrell. That will be an opportunity that the Northern Hawks will be kicking themselves they didn't take. The fifth man finally worked out and couldn't get a goal from it. Ball with Campos. Out wide, but Kernham can't get onto the end of it. Ball with Harrell. McCulloch putting on the pressure. Ball out wide, but cut out. Van Vogt putting on some good pressure there. Van Vogt restarting from the side to Campos. Ball down the line to McCulloch, but running out of real estate. Will be a South Perth Alliance side ball. Play restarting. Ball through the middle. Cut out by Campos. Can she finish? Over the bar. Pressure early from Northern Hawks. Meekins with a mistouch. Wilson on the ball now. Hits Campos. I want to Kernham, but Harrell cutting it out.
Kerm. Campos. All the way back to Wilson. Campos. Shoots off the back of Meekins. And Barr collects it. Pops it over the top to Harrell, who plays Johnson. Good first touch. Meekins. All the way back to one. And now here's Johnson. Looks for the 1-2 with Meekins. Nicely done. Good save from Wilson. Campos loses out to Meekins. Another chance for South Perth. Meekins still going. And it's a free kick on the edge of the box. Good run by RB Meekins. Nice feet to beat, I think it might have been Campos, and draw the foul. They've caught a timeout to run the set play. Make sure you stick around. We'll be back after a few short outbreaks. A chance for South Perth Alliance to make it 5-0 now. A free kick well within range. Cam Harrow is standing over it.
This looks destined for B1 in my opinion. We'll have to see, maybe Jessica Johnson ball. Ooh. Ball's going to the one person I didn't say, Abby Meekins, who gets cut out easily by the Northern Hawks. Van Vogt on the ball now with Kernham. Kernham's got time. Good challenge, but Harrow and Kernham equally putting enough power into that one. Ball across. Someone forgot to follow their player, and Wilson does well to save that one. McCulloch now with John.
McCulloch, ball around the corner. Looking for Kerm's run. I don't think there was any contact there. It looked like a slip to me, but they've got the free kick. Maybe it was. No complaints from Cam Harrow. So a yellow card coming up for Cam Harrow. And a free kick on the edge of the box. This time for the Northern Hawks. Tina Campos is playing the fifth man instead of Rachel Wilson. And a red card coming out for Cam Harrow. So South Perth Alliance down to 3. Cam Harrell getting blasted by the referee. She must have said something. I didn't quite hear it, but nevertheless, it's going to be 5 against 3. So surely now if there's a time for the Northern Hawks not to beat, how will South Perth hold up? They don't have many quality subs on the bench, and now they're without Cam Harrell, so they're going to have to rely on, you'd say, one Johnson, Meekins, and Baxter Thu to see out pretty much the rest of the match. They have got a 4-goal head start, though. It's Meekins trying to find the empty net. Ball into the corner. Nice return pass. But Kerem pulls it wide from directly in front. Barr just going to run seconds off the clock. Not really in any rush. And outdoor sideline throw from Fiona Barr going all the way back to Campos. Now here's Dakota Van Vogt. 5 against 3. Surely the Hawks can get one on the board. Into the corner. One back by Meekins. But it looks like it was out of play before she got the shot off.
Many sides would be very scared to press a fly keeper situation, but South Perth Alliance are doing it with three players on the court and one in net, so the one player down. Bit of confusion about the ball there. Campos. Now with Van Vogt. Now with John, who tries to find the back post of McCullough but can't do it. Johnson. Campos recovering. Now to McCullough. Laid off for just John. Now Campos is driving. Ball to the back post of Kernan. Back post. McCullough can't keep that one down. And just to clear up the confusion earlier, that was Cam Harrell's second yellow card for the challenge, and then Roberto Boy got a yellow card for dissent, so referees very carefully watching the language of Roberto Boy at the moment. Kellen Blanca checking on for the Hawks. Campos, John. Blanca now urged by Tom Clavely that a player can go on. As B1 checks in an opportune time. Blanca to the back post, but no one's home. But was cut out by South Perth Alliance. It'll be a side ball. Van Vogt, bit of a lofted ball to Campos, who punished for her teammate's pass. Wilson in net. Back post by ball, but from B1 to Johnson, but just wide. Wilson restarting. John. Taking it. Now getting pressed by Juan. McCullough. John. Blanca. To Van Vogt, who works it nicely, but to Cohen, but Cohen not quick enough to get on the end of that one.
Barr will get South Perth Alliance restarted. Long throw, looking for one. Van Vogt clears it around the corner. Meekins, ball forward, finds one in space, flicks it up. To fail, can't get anything on it. Campos going for a run, gives it away. Johnson. And Wilson claiming it. Blanca. McCullough. Back to Blanca, who can't get beyond Meekins. Cohen. McCullough. Blanca has space to drive forward. Ball to the back post, looking for Campos. Cut out by the defense. Corner for the Northern Hawks. Blanca's on it. Still going. Goes back the other way. Campos. Loose ball. And it's going to be 5-0 here. Meekins finishes it into the empty net. So no Harrell, no problem for South Perth Alliance. They got the fourth player back on and have pressed the Hawks fifth man and made them make an error, and they punished them for it. So It's gone from bad to worse for the Northern Hawks. They've had some chances this second half, but haven't really been clinical. And a majority of the damage was done within the first 4 minutes. South Perth Alliance aren't really under any obligation to make the damage any worse, but here they are again. Bit of a loose touch. Cohen has it inside the area. Blanca surely now. Touch too heavy. Empty net again. And Meekins will miss this time.
Campos. Sorry, Cohen to Campos. Now to McCulloch. Now with Belenka. Now to Cohen. Cohen down the line to Van Vogt. Van Vogt going herself. Shoots and cut out by Barr. Ball with Belenka. Opens up on her right. Shoots, but over the target again. It's been the same story for the Hawks the whole night. It's been over the bar. Now driving. Can't keep the ball in. See out the fifth woman / fly keeper again, Campos. Belenka. Ball early to Cohen. Just kept in. Now with McCulloch. McCulloch getting pressed. Does well to skip past the player. Now with Cohen. Ball displaced. Now it's B1 on the ball. She keeps it. Can she finish into the open net? Hits the reverse ball, but finds the feet of Caitlin Blanca, who's now driving. She wins off 2. Can she beat all 4? Lays it off to Van Vogt, who again high of the goal. Bar restarting. Finds B1. Cut out by Campos and then Van Vogt, but touch not going their way. Play restarts. Finds Abby Meekins, who takes a first time touch, but cut out by McCulloch. Belenka now driving. Now with Cohen, but Jessica Johnson using her physicality well. Meekins. Now Johnson, ball through. Back to Johnson, but can't get on the end of it. Cohen is back on the field. McCulloch. Now with Campos. Ball across to Belenka, but both players leaving that one.
Ball all the way back to 1. Forward pass to Johnson. Nice feet from Johnson to keep the ball. Here's Meekins. Back to Johnson. Now 1. Nice ball to Meekins, who helps it onto Johnson. Tackle from Belenka. Still going. Plays it off Van Vogt, too. Helps it onto Campos. Campos with 1 to beat. Tries to find McCulloch, but can't do so. Bar, long throw. 1. Van Vogt. Belenka in the center. Here's Campos. McCulloch. Flicks it on, looking for Campos. Cleared by Lai. Rachel Wilson. Ball out wide to Van Vogt. Looks for the switcher play to McCulloch. Intercepted by Meekins. And the forward pass. Trying to pick out Johnson, but couldn't connect with her on that occasion. As Kerem comes back on now for Dakota Van Vogt.
McCulloch out wide to Campos. Tries to force the ball through the middle, but cut out by Johnson. Kernham restarts out to Campos, back to Kernham, who shoots but blocked well by South Perth Alliance. Kernham out wide to Campos. Now with John. Down the line to Cohen. Shoots but saved by Fiona Barr. Kernham playing to John but cut out by Johnson. Kernham, bit of a loose swing there, but Johnson still going. Shot and a miss from South Perth Alliance. They could have sealed the game right there. Well, game's pretty much over, but never know what can happen in futsal. John to Campos. Finds back post, but cut out by Bar. Meekins. Bit of a misplaced pass, but Callum McCulloch can't get onto it. Good footwork. Gets beat for it. Kernan recovers for her team well. But both get past. It's a 2-on-1. Johnson plays back pace, but cut out by Kerm, who does the second effort as well. Corner ball. Johnson standing over the corner. No real options. Decides to restart right back to the keeper with Fiona. Shoots, but well wide. Wilson restarting. Campos. Shot cut out by Johnson. Good footwork. Johnson now on the ball. Hits it long, but Campos was always going to cover that one.
Campos. Shoots from distance. It was left by South Perth Alliance. The goal's open if shoot quickly. Meekins in no rush. Here's to fail. Pokes it to Light. Pressure coming in from John, trying to dispossess Lai, but rolls over the line in the end. Lai, ball forward. Through to Wilson. Jan. Skips beyond Lai, loses out in the end. Bar just clearing it forward. It's fallen to Jan. Can't get beyond Lai. Meekins in a tussle with Jan. And South Perth Alliance get it back from the line. Here's to fail. Ball out wide to Laker, to Johnson rather. Kergrim coming in. Bar. Throws it long. Cohen collects it rather. Campos plays it off Meekins. And 23 seconds left to go. Dark day for the Northern Hawks. Nothing's gone their way. Back post ball again. Coben can't finish. Bar. Lay. That's two touch. So now maybe one chance for the Hawks to get something on the board to register a score. If they can't do it now, you don't see them ever being able to. A good chance here. McCulloch, Campos, and another miss. Just hasn't gone their way whatsoever tonight. Long throw from Lay. The net's open. Meekins can get another one here. Wilson, Meekins misses this time. And a corner to come. Meekins, Johnson, Jan, Johnson, Lay in the centre. Ball around the corner from Meekins is nice. Here's to fail, trying to make something happen. And a South Perth Alliance kick in with 10 seconds left on the clock. Centering ball looking for Johnson. Campos. Into touch. South Perth Alliance will get it back. Johnson just seeing the game out. Meekins. And that's the final whistle. So a 5-0 win for South Perth Alliance. An incredible victory, to say the very least. Hawks were disappointing. And we'll join you in the next match when the West Coast Cobras take on the Andinos.